What's going on?
You're a freshman.
Yeah, I'm already
For a
at.
freshman to step into this right off the bat. How you feeling?
Man, I feel amazing. Like, this is how I wanted to end my freshman year. This is how I wanted my seniors to end their college career. It feels amazing, man. It was amazing.
Jasmine Carson. Man, she hasn't scored the last 3 games. She's 21 in the first half. Doesn't miss a shot.
She's a sharpshooter. She's the best shooter in the country. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. I told people. I told everybody.
It's a parade on my city.
Yeah. I told them when all of our starters are in double digits, it's over with for the other team. They can't compete with us when we score like that. We were in a shooting jump. Jazz Carson was in a shooting jump, and she came up big because that's what shooters do. Shooters keep shooting. I try to feed her ball every time I could. Shooters keep shooting.
Flau'jae, to have this kind of offensive performance.
Can you stand up for us, please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys' defense has been so stout all tournament. So when the offense needed to be on, it was on tonight. What was that like?
Man, the offense clicked when it needed to click. I mean, it felt good. You know what I'm saying? The whole game, we were still like, oh, we feel like we're under. Because, you know, Caitlin Clark can go crazy and hit how many, and, you know, they can go on the run. But, man, once we go in and we trading them buckets, it's hard to keep up with us because our defense is so suffocating.
Yeah, speaking of that run, they did kind of go on a run there in the third quarter.
Yep.
What was the message? How did you guys kind of respond to that?
Coach Mulkey said we got to separate now. Like, we haven't separated all season. And we separated, and then we came down, but we kept steady. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go on a big run. We didn't need to. We just kept steady, and we were in control the whole game.
What has this journey been like? Is it surreal to get all the way
It's definitely,
started
man,
to get to this
it's
point?
definitely surreal. My freshman year, SEC Freshman of the Year and National Champion. Like, it don't get much better than that. You know what I'm saying? I got great leaders on my team to help me chew me out when I need to get chewed out, lift me up when I need it. Man, it just feels unreal just to be playing under Kim Mulkey. She's the only coach in the world, in America, in the country, in the universe that has 2 national championships at 2 different schools. That's legendary. That's why I came.
Did you think it would happen this fast? I mean, you're a freshman. I saw you screaming, you know, as a freshman.
Nah, I'm delusional. So, you know what I'm saying? I dream big. I swear I can't wait till I get home so I can show y'all. This was on my vision board. Freshman of the Year and a national championship. I can check both of them off. So, man, I knew it could happen. I dreamed it could happen, and I worked so hard, and my team worked so hard, and it happened.
The craziness of what happened in the last 48 hours with South Carolina losing.
Yeah.
And then you winning. I mean, no one talked about LSU as a national champion. It was
Right.
South Carolina.
Absolutely.
They were easily going to win it, and here you are.
Come on, man. They counted us out. They always count us out. And I want to say this, like, I think it's because of how we are and how we express ourselves, our personalities. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say this right here, like, to all the young black girls that's out here, express yourself on the court, off the court. Be you. Be you. If you want to be Angel Reese, be Angel Reese. If you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, be you. Be expressive. You know what I'm saying? They don't like us because we expressive. But, like, they call it unclassy. For other people, they'll call it having grit and having attitude. Man, we just be us, and that's why we on top.
Bob Starkey said the dancing would be private, so he didn't dance out there.
Oh, no, yeah, he just danced. Y'all missed it. I got it on camera, though. It's going on Twitter for sure.
What's your breakdown of the dance
He been practicing. He low-key been practicing in the mirror. He knew he was going to make it to the championship or something. He hit a smooth groove.
What about last year, Poole, too? 2 big threes in the first half.
Man, I came in, and I think I assisted on one of them. So, yeah, shout out Poole. But I know Poole, she's a sharpshooter. She stay in the gym. She does what she needs to do. She ain't gonna do too much, but I knew when she was wide open, she was gonna hit the shot. She hit it every day in practice. She came up big. She defended Clark very well. Got a few offensive charges on Clark, and man, that just gave us like a win.
Flau'jae, I'm sorry if you've already answered this. What does this championship mean for LSU women's basketball?
I mean, not just that women's, it's men's too. Like, we're the first in school history to win a championship, men or women. So this is huge. This is like the first year Kim Mulkey really had kids she recruited, like, you know what I'm saying? And she put the pieces together. We had the pieces together. Like, I'm just so grateful to Coach Kim because she took a chance on me and let me come play for her.
And I just felt like this was a PMAC and we treated it like a regular home game.
I was talking to Coach Bill earlier this week.
Pick and roll day.
Coach Kim basically makes you guys feel like super How does she coach though? Like, I get how she coaches Steve. How do you coach Poole?
Just through God. There's a lot of Christians and Catholics on this team, and just knowing that God has us throughout the way. Without Him, we do nothing. He has all the power. you know, she doesn't stop believing in it. She may have a hard way of saying it, but you know, she's pulling for everybody, and everybody has to pull for everybody. So I think that's the way the belief comes from.
How is it sort of, because we see her on the sideline sometimes, like she gets intense, she's like shooting people out. What is sort of the other side that we don't always get to see of her?
She's singing country music, or she's with her grandchildren, and you know, she reminds me so much of like just a family woman. She loves us like we're her children, and you know, she'll even text you, hey, how you doing? You know, she checks in on you. She makes sure you're okay, and she gives you all the support you need from a coach.
Last thing for you, I've also heard that she like texts people super early in the morning. What's the earliest you've gotten a text from her?
I got a call one day, and I thought I had class. It was at 8 o'clock. She's like, are you in class? And I'm like, am I supposed to be in class? And she's like, I don't know, just come see me. And I'm like, oh, this isn't good, like, whatever. And she just told me that she wanted, you know, just a regular check-in. And then one day she texts me at like 5 in the morning, like, what you doing up? I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't know I was up, but I had to act like I was asleep, so don't tell her I said that.
Can't promise I won't.
Of course.
A lot of people have said this is like a moment for women's basketball. Do you think that's true? And if so, what do you think is happening?
No, I just think that it's definitely a moment. But she just became one of the only coaches to have more than 4 championships, right? National championships.
Yeah.
It's only her second year, you know. Just coming back home and doing what she said she wanted to do. Definitely monumental and just powerful for women in sports in general, you know. Just knowing that, you know, she never gave up on us and she loves us like anything in this world. Definitely powerful for our seniors too, you know. 3 out of 4 of our seniors are transfers, and 1 came last year, 2 came this year. And you know, it was just a long season of just putting the pieces together, but after a while, you know, the pieces just start to fall together. And we're just very grateful for this group.
Considering winning a national championship, but in the way that you did it, setting a record for points, domination of one of the best players in the country, is that just the cherry on top to this moment, to this game?
I mean, in the most humblest way, we've been setting records all year, and you know, people weren't happy about that, but we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep breaking barriers and just doing what we do, and just being at LSU.
You know, talk about the national media. I mean, they doubted y'all, and there's no denying it. They did. Talk about how that kind of influenced y'all to just go off.
You know, Coach doesn't have social media, so everything she finds out is through us or, you know, her staff. But for the most part, we don't really tie into that. We see what it said and we just, you know, use it as fuel. I mean, people are gonna talk. We're still gonna talk, even though we won, but it's not gonna stop us from being national champs or doing what we did today. And you know, Caitlin's a great player, and you know, I just think that, you know, we knew that, and it was about stopping everybody else, and it was a battle. I mean, she fought really hard for her team, and you know, it was more of a mental game than anything. We just wanted to win. We played harder and aggressively through emotions, and you know, not even physicality, mentality.
Tell me a bit about Jasmine's performance and just lighting it up. I mean, she was probably the best shooter out there on the court tonight.
You know, that's what she does. She's a shooter, and she needed that tonight. That was big for us.
Thinking of turning points in this year, after that Tennessee loss, I know she handed you the it's only one position home and like really tried to get that mentality in your head. How do you feel like you really embrace that through the tournament?
We don't want to miss any rebounds. We don't want to miss any points. You know, we want to be the last one standing on the floor and just making sure that we gave it our all. Like win or loss today, if we played our butts out, then you know we would have been satisfied. But you know, God really got us here today.
And do you remember how it felt after that loss, sitting there in that room, like with that it's only one possession paper, to then set you up for it?
Yeah, for sure. You know, everybody blamed each other, but we knew that this wasn't the end. That was just a tournament for our conference. You know, it was bigger than that. It gave us a taste of what we could see possibly down the road. You know, Tennessee was in our bracket, and if we happened to see them during the tournament, then you know we were gonna have a different approach to that game.
And Angel has said you were the one that gave her the phone call that like this is the place. What do you remember about that call? Like, what did you tell her?
She told me Kim was crazy, and I mean, crazy but good. She's a great coach, and this is what we came here for.
Kateri, Alexis, just from start to finish, not just this year, not just last year, her whole career, she's come back from everything. You think now she's going to get the respect that she deserves after this game?
No, I think people are still gonna, not think of Lex as a high caliber player, but her game speaks for itself. When you see Lex, you're gonna see someone quiet with their headphones in, fly feet, nice outfit. And you probably think, she's a regular kid that just picks up a ball and hoops. No, that's a killer right there. And she's gonna play with that chip on her shoulder, whether you respect her or not.
Walk us through how this feels for you. Like making clutch shots, takeaways, turnovers that you force. How does this feel for you, having a small but big role on this team?
Just doing what Kim wanted me to do. Just a kid from the East Coast that just wants to put New York on the map. I feel like New York kids don't get enough respect, but we national champs now. The whole city of New York is with me.
Was there anybody at the beginning of the year that really doubted that you guys would be in this moment right now?
That really what?
That really doubted that you would be in this moment, national champions right now?
I think the whole world. I think they felt as if, we had too much going for ourselves, Flau'jae being a rapper, Angel being an influencer, Lex being Lex, like they just hated us for whatever reason. But we believed in each other, and we always told each other it was the world against us and LSU against the world.
What was it like flipping the script on a team that's known for being pretty good at outside shooting, knocking down threes at the start, really at a high clip?
We knew that Caitlin was going to get her points. I think some of her other teammates got some good threes, but it was just talking on defense, whether we had to switch or not, being able to just know people, our personnel, and just sticking to what coaches told us for the past couple of days. It was a quick turnaround. I mean, we've been, if you're a hooper, you watch basketball all year, so you stay on top of who's who and all of that. So I mean, for Angel and I, it wasn't new. We played against Iowa before. We played in the Big Ten system. We know the speeds and the lows of the game, but it was good competition.
How does it feel being a national champion?
Man, this is a great feeling. As a senior, this is exactly how I wanted my year to end.
Yeah, and it seemed like you were kind of the one to keep your team steady today. Like Jasmine went off in the first half, but Alexis and Angel were in kind of some foul trouble, and you were just steady, 20 points. What's it like kind of being that rock for the team?
Just being there and just knocking down shots when I'm supposed to and just try to be a leader for my team.
What's next for you? Do you think you have a shot at the W, or what's next?
I definitely want to play professionally.